Starting in 5 seconds. The Reserve Bank of India's decision to raise its benchmark policy rate yet again, albeit by a smaller quarter percentage point, reflects a welcome resolve in staying committed to ensuring durable price stability. Given that the Monetary Policy Committee's primary mandate is to steer retail inflation towards a 4% target and that core price gains have stayed stuck above or almost at 6% for 20 months, the rate setting panel voted by a 4-2 majority to continue tightening policy. Governor Shaktikanta Das emphasized the significance of the MPC's unwavering focus on inflation when he noted that medium term growth prospects would be best strengthened by keeping inflation expectations anchored and breaking the persistence of core inflation. That inflation remains the key risk to the growth outlook, notwithstanding the easing in the headline print for retail price gains over November and December was stressed by the MPC. The panel pointed to the deflation in vegetable prices in end 2022 and cautioned that this trend could likely dissipate as summer approaches and price harden. Commodity prices are also expected to see upward pressure globally given the lifting of most COVID related restrictions, particularly in China. Specifically, the recent uptrend in Brent futures and the intensifying Ukraine conflict forebodes the possibility that oil cost may well upset the RBI's assumption of an average price of $95 per barrel for India's crude basket. The MPC's decision to raise rates by a marginally smaller 25 basis points this time following its December decision to temper the tightening to 35 bps after 3 straight half percent point increases shows it is cognizant of the growth retarding challenges that rising credit cost could pose to the ongoing post pandemic recovery. Still, the fact that the Indian economy has proved more resilient, underpinned by a rebound in domestic demand, especially for contact incentive services and discretionary spending has provided a degree of comfort to monetary policy makers. This was manifest in their upgrades to the GDP growth forecast for the first two quarters of the coming fiscal year, while the RBI raised its growth outlook for Q1 FY24 to 7.8%, a sizable 70 bps up from its projection in December. It lifted its Q2 projection by 13 bps to 6.2%. Mr. Das' unequivocal assertion that monetary policy must be toiled to ensuring a durable disinflation rightly echoes a recent blog post by three IMF economists who warned that central banks need to stay resolved as any premature loosening of policy risk a sharp resurgence in price gains that could leave countries susceptible to further shocks. Ultimately, price stability is and must remain the bedrock for a durable economic recovery. Stop.